Look who it is. Stopping by to check out the ramp rack here. There's another local celebrity here. Charles with Stepping Stone Landscaping, right? He's on the Britt Dowd's lawn care leaders, right, podcast. He was just a guest on there, so he's got an awesome episode. Check that out. I'll link that in the description. But yeah, he's a local guy that I've gotten to know over the years, and just like a lot of folks, it's really awesome. Social media brings us together like that, right?
That's right.
And we can just kind of talk and share, and you know, he's got cool things and setups and services, and he's helped me out with things and vice versa, and we just kind of ask each other questions to help grow our business and be efficient. So he's checking out the ramp rack.
Love it. Next year, upgrade.
Nice.
Too cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Man, leave it to the new experienced guy, the new to me, but experienced guy, to show me how to do a better job at my job. But in all honesty, I mean, I'm always learning, right? Hashtag rookie for life. I mean, I never have too much pride to say, oh man, I didn't know that, or oh, that's a first, or whatever. Like, I'm all about learning new things. Like, to me, that's the most important part of life, is growth. And how do you grow? To keep trying new things, to keep learning, stay humble, don't think that you're a know-it-all, so on and so on. So I mean, that, you know, things happen, I get it, and I appreciate it when people point these things out, especially when it has to do with my business and I could be making more money or losing less money, which ultimately ends up making more money. So, you know, sometimes especially when we're solo for so long, we kind of get complacent. We have the same yards, the same routine. We just kind of do our thing, zip in and zip out. And, you know, sometimes we just kind of forget things, or we kind of get into some bad habits, I guess I'll say. Not that we're getting lazy or we're trying to cut corners, but you just kind of fall into some bad habits. Like, all right, I don't have time for this. It's not going to be a big deal. They're cool. I'll let them know. I'll get it next week, whatever. And these things just kind of, you know, oh, I don't have this with me, or I don't have that, or oh man, I can't do this now, I'll have to do it later, and then you forget. Like, all that stuff when you're by yourself becomes bad habits, right? And then when you start getting people on your team, especially when they have experience from other teams, other companies, they can observe and point things out that maybe you should have been doing, maybe you were doing and stopped doing for whatever reason, or never did and should start doing. So one recent example was my newest employee, who's a 53-year-old grown man that runs circles around all of us. He's been in this industry a good portion of his life, off and on, doing it himself for family, as well as working for some big companies in my area. So like big, you know, $1 million companies, and everywhere, and then everything in between, to small time, you know, guys like me, and to the, you know, multiple crews, to, like I said, the big $1 million companies. So he has a ton of experience, and I was looking for someone like that. I was hoping over these last couple of years that I would find someone like that with that kind of experience that could help me grow as an operator as well as a business owner, because it can help me become better at doing my job and showing others to do their job, help everyone else in the team do a better job, and hopefully they can help me with all of that, with training and coaching and mentoring and all that, if not be a crew leader for me, so that I can continue growing and move on to the next crew. We were on some properties and leaves are starting to fall and the yards are just a mess, so we try to clean them up, obviously, while we're there mowing. But one of the things that I kind of was forgetting to do this season, again, complacency, whatever, you know, bad habits, whatever, just trying to zip through. And then I see him over there in a yard. He's got the backpack, 80-10 backpack blower on him, and you're feeling invincible with that thing. And he's going back over me, like going back over what I did with the mower, you know, and there's still little bits and pieces of leaves still kind of here and there. You know, it doesn't mulch up everything. I don't have a mulch kit on my mower. I just have a shoot blocker, just like everybody, just like most people, you know, have, just to keep everything contained and not making as big of a mess. And it obviously helps for mulching up leaves because it keeps it all contained up in there. But there's still sometimes some clumps and some little accumulations here and there, and some leaves don't get all chopped up as much as you want. And instead of, you know, going back over it 100 times and getting ruts or whatever in the soft yards that normally happen in the fall with the moisture, the soil retaining the moisture, the cooler temperatures, rain, all that stuff, to blow all the leaves off, you know, I would have just left. I load everything up and I'm ready to go. I'm blowing off the hard surfaces, all the normal routine, you know, some of the mulch beds, make sure there's no grass in there or whatever, getting all that. And he's over there going back over what I did, blowing all those bits of leaves off of the yard and into the mulch beds. And I was like, man, I used to do that when I first started for years. What the heck happened to me? I just like completely like lost all touch of that for some reason. Just go, and just forgot. I don't know. But I made a point to thank him when he got back in the truck. After several properties, him doing that, you know, I finally remembered to say, hey, you know, thanks a lot for doing that, you know, for going back over and that extra, spend those extra couple of minutes. It doesn't take long. And he said something very smart. He said, you know, he said, oh, no problem. Of course. You know, this is the time of year now. The weather's getting cooler. It's nice. People are kind of coming out and about, looking at their yards more. So they're going to see that kind of stuff. So you want to make their yard look extra nice, especially this time of year. And I said, wow, yeah, that's a great point. Thank you. It's really been a pleasure having you on my team. I appreciate it. Let's keep going.